What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to turn this pile of 2x4s into this aquarium stand. Step-by-step video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, but let's get into it. Alright, so now we're going to cut all the 2x4s to size. Now this is going to determine the size of tank you're putting on this stand. Me, I'm building this for a 180-gallon tank. It's 6 foot long by 2 foot wide. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off by cutting 4 pieces at 6 foot long. Alright, so now I just want to show you guys a little demonstration here. We got our 2 6-foot boards, because my tank's gonna be 6 foot long by 2 foot wide. Now, if we just took another board at 2 foot, 24 inches, and put that here, inside to inside, now we're gonna have more than 24 inches there. We'll grab a tape measure, and we got 27. We don't want that. We wanna equal out to 24. So what you do, whatever your distance you want in between here, you minus 3 inches. The reason you minus 3 inches, because each one of these 2x4s is 1.5 inches. 1, 2, 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches, 3 inches total. So if we cut a board at 21 inches, put that in between there, get out our tape measure again, and look at that, 24 inches. So it's just something to look out for. Don't want you guys building the stand and screwing up. I know not everybody has built a stand before, so that's why I'm doing this video for you guys. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut up about 14 of those 21-inch pieces, because there's gonna be 7 on the top, 7 on the bottom. So now that we got all of our center braces cut, we're going to go ahead and cut our legs for our tank. Now this is going to determine on how high you want your tank to sit. Are you putting anything underneath? Me, I'm going to be adding a 40-gallon breeder underneath, along with my 2 canisters on each side. So I'm going to go at 32 inches, just to leave me plenty of height underneath. That way I can do maintenance, all that good stuff. So like I said, your guys' height might not be the same. You might want it lower to the ground, you might want it higher up. All depends. So we're gonna go ahead and cut these legs. Alright guys, so we got most of our boards cut here. We do have to make one more cut once we get some of this put together, but I got my 6-foot pieces here, because that's how long my tank is. Like I said, all these measurements are gonna determine on what you are building. Now we have our 6 legs here. I am going to be making a custom stand here, so technically I only need 5, but most tanks you are building, you're going to need all 6 of these legs. 2 on each end, 2 in the center, and then we got all of our center bracing boards cut here. Now, like I said, again, and I'm going to repeat this, all these measurements can vary depending on what size stand and what size tank you are putting on this. So we're gonna go ahead and start slapping this thing together, and I'll show you how we're gonna pull that other measurement for that other board. Alright, so now that we got our bottom and our top built, we can go ahead and grab some of our legs, and I'll show you what we're going to be doing here. So now a lot of people, they're going to bring the flat on the front, where it's wider on the front. Me personally, I'm going to go like this time, and I'll show you why here in a second, because I want to gain as much area as I can on my stand on the bottom, because like I said, I'm putting a 40-gallon breeder under there. So I want to get as much room as possible. So now we're to this point. We at least got the stand standing up. It's not done yet. Not done yet at all. It's just standing up. It's very weak right now. You would not want to throw a tank on this. Now we're going to take all of our 21-inch boards. You know, we're going to put one there, one here, one here, one there, on the top and the bottom. We're also, if you look at these legs right now, these legs are almost literally supporting nothing. No weight. Loaded most tanks, if it's a glass tank, is going to sit around the outside. So technically, that's not holding nothing. So what we do is we take a board from here to there, butt one up in there, so it goes, so it holds this, and it holds the bottom. We'll also put another one here, going along the side, all the way down. So that's what I was talking about. Later on, we will get that measurement right there. And I know I said I was just going to use 5 legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and leave the front open, because I was going to put another tank down here. I did change my mind on that. I am going to put one, well, give or take right there. I'm just showing you guys for example. I'll pull the tape measure out here in a second, but 1, 2. So this will be the front of the stand right here. Tank will be in the middle. I'll have enough room to get my canister on that side, enough room to get my canister on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead, mock all this up, screw it all together, and talk to you guys here in a minute. Alright, so now that we got the stand, we got all the brace boards in between here. Now, we only got it done on the top side. We have to go ahead and do it on the bottom side as well. And then we're going to sheet the top with plywood and probably put a piece of plywood right down here in the middle where my second tank's going to sit and my filters. So I'm going to go ahead, flip this thing over, go ahead and do the other side just like so. And yeah, we're going to move it inside, throw some plywood on it, and hopefully move the tank on it today. Alright, so here's the finished product. 180 is going to go up top. I'm going to have a 40 breeder sitting right there in the center. 2 canisters on each side. And I think it turned out great. Exactly what I need. Not too big, just perfect. All made out of 2x4, so it's not extremely heavy, but it'll definitely support the weight of what we need. I'm gonna go set this up in my house, and I'll get back with you guys here in a bit, and we will be doing a part 2 to this, setting up the whole 180 and 40 gallon filters and whatnot. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to hit that subscribe button.